I don't think there's any getting around it. Wave 5 is honestly a lot sooner than you may expect. Now, when I say a lot sooner, I don't mean like tomorrow. I mean probably next week. If I had to guess, we are going to get Wave 5, at least a trailer for it. Not the release, but a trailer for it. And what makes me say that? Well, it's kind of all have to do with the timing of just everything going on with just the context of it. See, here's the thing. Wave 1. Let's talk about Wave 1's release date. Wave 1 was released on like March 17th of like, I believe March 17th or something of 2022. Completely fair. That was Wave 1. It doesn't matter that much. But the thing is, Wave 2 was released in like very beginning of August, and it was revealed in late July. However, Wave 3, while that doesn't matter right now, Wave 4 does matter, because Wave 4 was revealed differently. It was because, okay, Wave 1 was revealed a month before, but that was because it was the brand new wave of DLC. Like, that was the first DLC pack. It makes sense. But Wave 4 was revealed, I think, last couple days of February. I think it was on my dad's birthday, actually, ironically. Wave 4 was revealed in, like, February, and then Wave 4 released in, like, March 8th, I believe, which makes sense. Context makes sense. However, that kind of gives us some details. We got Wave 4 a couple weeks before Wave 1 was released, at the same time frame of the year, which means, I'm calling it right now, next week we're getting probably next Thursday specifically, we're getting a Wave 5 reveal, and then maybe like a week or two after, probably the next week after, we'll get a Wave 5 release. Which, what does that say? I think it says a lot, because that can help us very much predict the release strategy for Wave 6. If they give us Wave 5 a couple weeks before they gave us Wave 2, I think it's fair to say that we're going to get Wave 6 probably late November or middle November even, or very, very early December, like first day, second day. Which means, I think once Wave 5 is revealed, we got basically a lot more information about the booster course pass for the finish of it, I should say, than some may realize. And by the way, when I say the information, I'm not just talking about the release date information. I'm talking about all of the information. Like, I think we're getting basically all the information we need revealed, except maybe specific tracks for Wave 6, which is going to be very interesting. That's why I am hyped for Wave 5, because once Wave 5 is out, I think we got all the news we need to kind of predict everything Wave 6. Which, by the way, when Wave 5 is revealed, I will do a video kind of predicting Wave 6, probably ASAP, because once we'll know the final slots that are left from the data mine from Wave 1. So that will make things super interesting and kind of basically make predicting the rest of the booster course pass a breeze, which we do take a good breeze. I mean, hey, it makes sense. But right now, I also do want to predict some other stuff for Wave 5. I know I've done this in the past, but just want to give a more defined rundown of it, because I haven't given like a full defined, this is what I think. So yeah, let's start with that. I think we're getting Piranha Plant Cove as well. I know I didn't predict that last time, but I forgot that track existed, and we have PD Piranha, so I think we're getting those two original tracks. For the city track, I'm just gonna throw it out there and say I know we're getting Los Angeles Laps, but I think the other city track we're gonna be getting is probably either the Rome one or Athens Dash. I cannot decide, but I'm kind of leaning towards Athens Dash. I think the Rome... No, actually, I'm leaning towards the Rome one, because I can see Rome kind of... I mean, having two... Vancouver Velocity is also another city track that we don't have in this game yet, but having that wave, you know, Wave 6 with another night city track, I think we're getting Rome this wave and Los Angeles Laps. I think that makes the most sense to me. As for the other tracks, because that's 4 tracks right there, I know I said there'd be 3 city tracks this wave, but I'm gonna be honest, I just don't see it quite yet. Especially with Piranha Plant Cove, I don't see 3 original city tracks. I can see like 2. Yeah, I can see 2, because with Piranha Plant Cove and Squeaky Clean Sprint. However, let's talk about the other tracks as well real quick. First thing is first, let's talk about the GCN tracks, because I think there are going to be a few of them this wave. Specifically, I'm predicting Daisy Cruiser and Mushroom Bridge. Actually, Daisy Cruiser, I feel like Daisy Cruiser is obviously coming to one of the waves. I don't know. I think Daisy Cruiser could either be Wave 5 or Wave 6. I think we're actually... Okay, now that I think about it, thinking about it in my head, I think we're getting only one this wave. I'm just kind of forming thoughts in my head right now. I am so sorry, but I think we're getting Mushroom Bridge because, you know, it kind of fits with the Wiggler car and all. That'd be a cool addition. As for the last 3 tracks, I think one of them that's fair to say is GBA Sunset Wilds. Not because... I mean, I would prefer another track. Like, I'd probably prefer, like, Cheap Island or some other GBA track, but I see Sunset Wilds. I mean, I think that was also in the music leak, but don't quote me on that. But I think it was in the music leak. However, so that one's pretty obvious. I mean, I would prefer other tracks, but I think that's going to come this wave. And for the other 2 tracks, of course, Koopa Cape, I think, is going to be the second to last Wii track, sorry. We have 2 left, and obviously, it's pretty safe to say the last one is going to be Wii Rainbow Road. I mean, I don't think that will change at all, but I can definitely see Koopa Cape being this wave. And I would have said Dry Ruins, but the thing is with Dry Ruins, we already have a desert track. It's right there with Sunset Wilds, so I don't think that one makes as much sense. Koopa Cape makes more sense to me, personally. Especially if they put Daisy Cruiser in Wave 6, and I think we got a pretty fair statement to say. That's about that would make more sense. As for the final track, because obviously there's gotta be a final track in there. I'm gonna say right now it's the final SNES track, and I'm very leaning towards BC3. Not SNES Bowser Castle 3 if you don't know, but SNES Bowser Castle 3. What makes that track the final SNES track, in my opinion? It's actually kind of interesting because that track is, well, it's a fine track. It's a fine track, but in Mario Kart Tour, it's actually kind of good. But that track very much feels like it was made for this game, not made for Tour, which is really weird because usually the SNES tracks are very simple indeed. But this track, SNES Bowser Castle 3, it feels like it was made for this game in mind. Also, I do have another reason for SNES Bowser Castle 3, which also relates to the last remaining character we haven't talked about, Kamek. Kamek is actually going to be in Wave 5. I didn't expect 3 characters, but indeed we got 3 characters. And why I say it relates to Kamek? Well, it's a Bowser Castle track, and Kamek's a Bowser enemy. That's kind of my reasoning behind it. I could see them even throwing some like cool little references, maybe. I feel like out of all the tracks we have in, let's say, Mario Kart Tour, that one makes sense. They could have done like, because I believe in the GBA version of Mario Kart Super Circuit, specifically Bowser Castle 3, I think that one had Kamek in it, which, I mean, obviously it's not GBA Bowser Castle 3, it's just SNES Bowser Castle 3, but it makes sense. I think they could throw that one in there as just a, you know, hey, Bowser Castle 3 may not be the right one, but it would be a cool one indeed. And I know you may be thinking, well, ZPL, why are you relating tracks to characters? Well, if you think about it, the track we're playing on right now, Yoshi's Island, Birdo was revealed in this wave. And Birdo isn't necessarily directly linked with this specific track, but Birdo is known to be more related to Yoshi. So in a way, it makes a lot of more sense than some may think. Which is, again, why I'm kind of bringing the reasoning up that I am for characters kind of predicting some of the tracks, per se. But yeah, sorry for kind of me rambling on towards the end. I just wanted to get this video, kind of get all of my thoughts into one video, but just wanted to throw that out there. But if you guys enjoyed, be sure to subscribe for more content. I want to do more Wave 5 and 6 content once those release. But yeah, that is all I have. So follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord, subscribe for more content, like the video, and that's all I have. Peace out, gamers.